as they get
Well,
set.
I've been a fool, but it's cool. That's what human beings do.
And the Dallas
Let's
Cowboys.
go.
The kickoff for Dallas.
And off we go from Denver. Pulls it in at the 13. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Come on, Glasgow.
Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. And that is incomplete.
13.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Locke off of play action. Rolling to his right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, PI gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count.
4th down or what?
Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing now is Locke. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
Complete.
Call it a pickup of 7, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On play action, Locke out to his left. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
Your team's all fucking it up for you? Let's go. 1st and 10. 1st and 10.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
Ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
That is caught at the 7. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Stop.
That puts him in excellent position.
Send the house.
First and goal.
Better send the house, baby.
19. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Goal line.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
Again, Gordon on 2nd and goal. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Catch it.
So on 3rd and goal, Gordon Yeah, he is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Noah Fant on the touchdown pass from Drew Lock. And the Broncos have taken the early lead.
That was 4th down.
Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it 4th and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message. And the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense as well. If they don't get it, I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is Tony Pollard. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Are you scared?
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Ezekiel Elliott.
The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball.
Scramble that,
but sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
I don't know, I'm just making sure.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's go. Good game so far. Good game so far.
Cowboys, nothing.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
At the 43-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
All right, let's go.
After the turnover, here's Locke. He'll find Lindsey here.
Oh, and Darnage.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Broncos.
Locke now on 1st down. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Complete.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 5-yard line.
He'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Locke working out of the gun. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Noah Fant on the touchdown pass from Drew Lock. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he takes this one back.
Don't play with me, bro. Don't play with me, bro.
Defense has a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, it's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust-up defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick-6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's
Come on,
just
I do this for a living, baby.
It's swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already.
Tony Pollard on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Back to it after the pick-6. Prescott. And Prescott,
don't play with me, bro.
Interception. Picked up by Alexander Johnson.
I'm a beast linebacker.
To right around the 26-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's hand. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Dropping Sorens. Fuck, dropping Sorens.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Over the middle, complete. It's Lindsey. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And so
now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it lines up incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
He's got his big tight end, Fant. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they'll rally and stop him short of the 1st down at about the 6. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. They're going to run. This is Gordon. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the 1st down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
The tackle made by Kareem.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, you can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Johnson. A 2-yard gain on the play.
And from the shotgun, it's Prescott. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
He said there's no way.
Bronco defense has a touchdown. So now 2 pick-6s that he's thrown in this 1st half of play. Where do you go from here?
But number 1, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this 2nd one and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head, walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
On the return.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this 1st half of action. Now this throw caught left side. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And a Cowboy first down.
On first down, Elliott. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Prescott with a throw caught by Lamb. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down, Dallas.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he finds his target, it's Schultz. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power, but not a ton to show for it. On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott, throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. It's a gain of 5. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
1 second.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half.
Right up the middle, baby. Running right up the middle. Old school football. Old school football. Who's better, the offense or the defensive line?
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And they see right through that defensively, as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we see you
all right. Damn, you should have put up something right there. You would have scored again.
Halftime report. Coach, Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Prescott from the gun. And he'll be hit as he releases it. That'll fall incomplete. CeeDee Lamb, his intended target. But now it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Here's Prescott.
Good play.
He heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
And 6 yards to go.
Sending houses.
On third down. It's Prescott. Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete. Will Parks there in coverage to knock it away.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Shotgun snap to Lock. And his throw here is incomplete.
That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy.
And now it's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys' 39. 9 yards, not quite enough.
So it's called the pipe cleaner. Pipe cleaner!
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Jeudy.
Did you pick it?
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead,
You got
and they
like
want
the
to do it
worst
with a
Madden
big
luck
play.
right now.
Unable to connect in that attempt.
Lock gonna go on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
No way.
And movement by one of the Broncos up front.
Right here. You're going to like this
the
one.
flag.
This one's called the Itty Bitty Titty Committee.
So from the 2, now they move back to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal.
Oh, whoa. Okay, there we go.
Clock now to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that.
Yeah, but you got to throw that higher.
You
have to throw that way higher.
And the best part is that they made their own break.
It's a fade, baby.
Ball away. Now they just look at their offense and say, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And now here is another interception.
Justin Simmons.
Picked off by Justin Simmons. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick.
So that's
Lindsey's so fast in this game, it's crazy.
Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense.
Let's
and
go,
just give
defense.
them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right
Big
now.
stoppage.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke.
Prescott's pass.
Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
From the shotgun again to Elliott. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
If he picked that up, no way.
Get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
3 on the play.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Purcell on the stop.
Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete.
Short.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be.
No way.
To a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. and that's what he did.
No way.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line.
Breaking through lines.
Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. And the Broncos will take over on downs.
I got you right here. This one's nice. This one's nice. You're going to like this one.
And following
this one's the
mahi any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw
Catch the ball.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
you
totally
like that.
didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now a deep
what are you doing?
It'll wind up incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for.
That'll
make it third down.
You want me to bust out
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here's Sam.
I like that.
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory.
Oh, way too long.
And this is incomplete.
Can you imagine if he caught that?
Huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out.
Too long to throw that.
And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. First down, Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper.
Short.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott hooking up with Amari Cooper. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
Let's
Still
go.
about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
A run now with a tight end fit.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 3 yards on first, 4 on second, and now 5 on third down. Move the sticks. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Phillip Lindsay, the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where
he
wanted to go with the ball initially.
I get it and go.
Get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back.
Crazy had him take a turn. You can fall, you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so you ain't concerned. I'm feeling good for this life. No!
And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
Yo, take that to the house. Take that to the house. Let's go,
Locke. As he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. They'll get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. Now left side on the swing pass. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
I'm about to put up the nastiest.
19 yards on the pickup there. And now they'll have it 1st and goal.
No.
Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run a 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better
goal line
and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Do you think after that last run they're thinking to themselves, we had to wait all day to play this night game, and we're still not able to run the ball the way we want to?
Yeah, this defense has risen to the challenge all evening long. On 2nd and goal. Prescott, his pass caught.
Yes, sir.
At the 4.
Yes, sir.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Where you at? Where you
Now
at?
Prescott. That is caught.
Nope.
It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown.
Number 19,
Amari Cooper.
Touchdown.
His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
The Cowboys.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. To throw is Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped. It's picked up by the Broncos. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 40.
Give me some.
30. Past the 20. Boy, that got pretty close to disaster. Going for 2, you cough it up. They almost returned it all the way to the other end for 2 for themselves.
You think a lecture on ball security is in order here? Because and it's not just taking care of it, it's what you just talked about. What can result when you don't take care of it? They almost gave up a score.
And he is out of bounds here on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up.
Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. Over. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way home for a Bronco score. Noah Fant. 57 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
It's a gain of 17.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter.
Yo, you know that
has been
first or second pick you threw where I was covering one guy and I switched to the other guy?
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's got a first down, then some in midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
27 on the play. First down, Dallas.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Purcell on the
no gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Bryce Callahan. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him, but you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on, but it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6th one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it in.
He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. Flushed out right. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Cheetah with a pick. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. If they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. We'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not.